Hey guys, it's Summer and I'm back. I stopped to finish schooling, I stopped to finish my degree, and I'm done with school forever, so I'm happy about that. Now there'll probably, hopefully, cross my fingers, be a lot more videos. This one is a grungy look again. This is my favorite look of all time. It's inspired by iZombie, the girl on there on the new TV show from the CW. And she's a zombie, and she's like a cool zombie that fights crime, and she has like a reddish eye look to make her look more dead, which is not a good thing, I guess, when you're a human, but sometimes I like to look dead. It's my favorite, so let's get into it. It's super amazing for winter. It makes pretty much every eye color pop. Again, like the orange, this color looks nice with all eye colors. Brown, blue, hazel, green, whatever you have. So let's hop right in.
Hi guys, here I am putting on my Nars Luminous foundation in Gobi. I believe it's the third lightest shade. I'm just putting it on with my finger because it's really liquidy and I didn't want it to pour everywhere. Before putting on my foundation, I used the Too Faced Hangover Primer just because it's really hydrating, and right now my skin's pretty dry from the winter weather. I'm using the Real Techniques Complexion Sponge to pat everything into my face and make it all look blended and a perfect complexion. With a brush you kind of get streaks sometimes. I like to use my sponge with the Luminous foundation because it's thinner and it's just easier to blend with that. Now I'm using the Naked Skin Concealer in light natural for my skin, so my pimples, just problem areas, texture, whatever I need to cover up. And sometimes I like to cover up areas that might not have gotten covered by the foundation, if that happens. I use the complexion sponge for this also. I really love this sponge. It's a really good dupe for the Beauty Blender. It's pretty much the same exact thing, just a different shape and a lot cheaper. Right now I'm using the Light Warm for under my eye and on my nose in the same concealer, Naked Skin. All the products will be listed below if I forget to mention one. And now I'm just being silly, showing you that I put it all the way under my skin, across to my hairline, and then down. Just lighten that whole area up. The reason that I use a lighter shade for under my eye and on my nose is to give it more of a highlight and to brighten up that area, because the eyes can sometimes be tired, and with a lighter concealer you can really help to just brighten and highlight those spots. Now I'm using the Stay Matte Rimmel translucent powder to set everything, since it's all liquid, so that I can put my other powder stuff on, like bronzer and highlighter and stuff like that. And I just dab it on with my Crown Brushes powder brush. It's soft. Now I'm using the Lorac Pro contour palette, and I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush first in the medium shade, and I just use that as a bronzer. So on my forehead, on under my cheekbones just lightly because I'm going to put more contour there. And then down my nose, and usually I put it on the little dip under my lip and on my chin. I don't know if I did that here. You just want to bronze all the areas that are hit by the sun. And now I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush and going in with the, actually this is the medium shade. I use the lighter shade on as the bronzer. This is the medium shade, and I'm contouring just right under my cheekbone. Sometimes I make the fish face just to get a more precise line, and then I'm going to put it on my forehead also, just to darken up those spots a little bit. Now I'm doing a highlighter. This is my favorite part. I love highlight. And I'm using the Real Techniques Tapered blush brush. I like this for highlighter more than blush just because it's a good shape. I put it on my forehead, my chin, my cheekbones, a lot on my cheekbones, on my cupid's bow, down my nose, and then under my contour, like right on the jawline. Looks like I messed up there and put a little too much. I pack it on my cheekbones just because I really like that area to be bright, and it's just fun to shimmer. I put it all the way to my hairline, and I go down my nose. Now I'm putting my blush on. I'm using Nars Orgasm with my Sephora natural blush brush. It was in the 2014 holiday collection. This blush is just really good for every day. Now I'm going into my eyebrows with the Anastasia DipBrow and Medium Ash. Everybody, well, not everybody, but people know how to put eyebrows on. You guys don't need to see me do that. Then I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion all over my eye and under my eyes so that I can have eyeshadow all day long. And I'm using one of my favorite palettes, the Venus palette from LimeCrime. I'm really happy about that. And this is actually one of my favorite looks with this palette. I am not completely sure what shades I used. I will put that down in the description box. But I'm using the lightest shade in the palette for my brow bone highlight. I always like to do this first for some reason. I just make up the way I do my eyeshadow. I'm using the light brown color in the palette for a transition. With my mouth open and everything, that's nice. Then I'm going in with the more translucent, kind of rusty color. Like I said, I'll name all the colors in order in the description box. I'm putting this all over the lid just for a base because I'm going to be putting a foiled eyeshadow, more metallic eyeshadow on top of it. Now I'm using an eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. It's the foiled eyeshadow and it's the burgundy one. I don't know the name again. It'll be down in the description box, but it is my favorite of the foiled eyeshadows after Showstopper, which is the orange kind of copper one. I'm putting this all over the lid, mostly in the inner corner and over the middle, because I'm going to be putting a darker shade on the outer corner. I'm just tapping it on with my finger. It's easier to apply for me like that. It doesn't get everywhere like with a brush. And I'm using my Sephora crease brush to go in and put the darkest burgundy color in the crease and on the outer corner. And I also will be sliding it under my eye to give a more grungy effect and messy. I always like my eyeshadow to be a little messy looking. That's just me. Gotta pack that under the eye. And also makes your eyes look a little bit bigger, especially if you leave the waterline bare or put in a cream color into the waterline. I just left it bare for this look. Just going in and fixing a little bit of the glitter or foil eyeshadow. Now I'm putting the brow bone highlight shade that I put obviously on my brow bone into the inner corner just to brighten up that area. Now for brow gel, I just use the NYX Control Freak brow gel. Same thing as Anastasia, sort of. Next, I'm doing mascara. I'm using the Rimmel, I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's a Lash Grow one. Just a nice base mascara. And it kind of helps sometimes to thicken the lashes. Now I'm using the Too Faced Lashgasm just to make it give it more volume. And I like using this on the bottom because it makes the bottom lashes look a lot thicker. As you can see, it makes it look a lot thicker. Now I'm using the Ardell lashes. These ones are my favorite. I believe it's 113, but I'll put the actual number, if not, in the description box. Just using my Revlon tweezers to put these on and pushing them down onto the lashes. I'm still not great at lashes, but I can get them on there. And I'm using the Duo Lash Glue, the green one. It dries clear, it goes on like a white color. Here's my dad. Stopped in to say hi. Now I need some water apparently. Even though I wasn't talking. Now I am using the Urban Decay lip primer. This is Ozone Ultimate Lip something. And I'm using one of my favorite lipsticks, which is the Velvetine from LimeCrime and in Cashmere. A lot of LimeCrime used in this video. A lot of people don't like them right now, but they're one of my favorite brands. They have really good quality products. Now I'm just showing you the completed look. One of my favorites for the fall and winter, but I wear it all year long. Looks really great with every color eye because the red burgundy color really brings out all the different shades. You can also wear this with a dark brown lip or a just regular nude, not like a grayish color. I've done all of them and I love them all. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and comment down below.